You're just starting out, you don't know anything, you just want to start trading. When you open RoyalQ, the first thing you want to do is you want to identify where you have your money. Okay, your money is your Binance account, but you can track it here too. All right, you can actually track it here. So we're going to click on strategy. Excuse me. So we're going to click on strategy. So when you tap on strategy, and you need to type, we need to confirm that you have the funds there. Okay, but if you don't see it, tap on this one to refresh it. When you refresh it, it's going to appear here. So the next one is to tap on create. Okay, because we want to create our trades. Okay, so tap on create trade. Okay, so we'll go to the signal group. Okay, we'll have our signal group. You can go to the signal group. So this is the signal group here. All right, see them. Today's delivered 1%, 2%, 1%. So this is like a signal that is dropped. If it dropped, like look at the time they drop it. Okay, excuse me. Look at the time this signal is dropped. 3:50. Okay, and 3:50. Look at when the signal is delivered. 3:50 and 4:15. That's like close to 45 to 50 minutes, right? So let's go down and see this one that has delivered. Okay, this one has delivered, yeah, and it was dropped. I mean, it got delivered. I mean, trade. He won this trade. He won this trade. Okay, 11:51 a.m. Okay, so we're going to tap on that. The first time he posted it here. This is the time he posted it. Okay, 10:45. So within 1 hour he made 1% from that trade, and he has multiple coin that is actually trading. You understand? So we're going to look at the coin that gave him a quick 1% here. So you can do 2%, 3%, but he is okay with the 1%. So look at the top, you see layer/USTD. Okay, layer is the name of the coin. Layer, as you can see at the top, layer is the name of the coin somewhere here. Okay, layer. So we're going to go to RoyalQ and look for layer. So let's say this person dropped this token. He said take 1%. He said take 1%, right? So let's go to RoyalQ and set our trades. So at the top, you're going to see favorite. You're going to see all. So favorite means the ones that you favored, and you say, okay, you favorite this. These are the ones that are going to be trading maybe on a weekly basis. So you put them in favorites. You can get them in all here and transfer them to favorites. Okay, so I'm going to tap on all. So at the top you're going to see refresh. You're going to see search rather. So you tap on search and we're going to type layer. Okay, that's the name of that token. So if you don't find the token here, there's another video that teaches you how to add tokens. Okay, I don't want to confuse you here. I just want to go straight to how to trade. Okay, so I'm going to tap on the layer coin and click on I understand. So here is where you're going to do your settings. Okay, if you set your trade, here is your details, the details of the trade is going to appear here. Okay, so let's go to where we're going to set our trade rather. So I'm going to tap on this trade settings. Okay, so I tap on trade settings. and at the top you're going to see two options. The number one option is smart trade and manual trade. So here is where we're going to do all our settings. So we're going to click on manual trade. So you're going to see some of the things that you can do here. Okay, you're going to see several things. Your setting section. Okay, here you're going to do your settings for that token, that particular token. You're going to make settings for it here. This is the sections where you can make settings. All right, so you don't, here says, this place says my template. It means that if you have this trade set up successfully, you can save it here, so that you will not be coming back and be doing back and forth savings and settings rather. Okay, strategy mode, leave it at this. Okay, when you become professional, you'll be able to switch, from warehouse mode to another mode. So here is where you're going to focus on. Okay, here your first buy trade. Okay, so here, since you have $20, I will say just type $20, because the signal we found there is just one shot. And circle is what we usually trade on. So if, for instance, say you're just going for that coin, you're going for it just once. You want the coin to just buy and sell once. So you just, since you have $20 here, if you have more money here, it's going to work. The circle is going to work, but you have just $20. So if you have $20, I would just suggest you do only one shot until you accumulate as much money as possible to do circle, which will result to margin calls. So what margin calls? Margin calls are like, for instance, maybe you purchased a coin at a certain period and the coin drops down a little bit. Okay, and the coin drops down a little bit. Okay, you can buy more. When it drops down, you buy another one. So I'm going to show you a typical example here. But with this your $20, you don't have to do all that. Just go for one shot. So let's do a training. Let's just focus on this $20, because there are some videos I sent to you. You see all that there. So we don't need to open this. Just leave it at that, because if you click on this, it means that you're asking the robot to buy $20 twice. Okay, you're asking the robot to buy $20 twice. So that's not what you want to do. You don't have enough money to be doing all that. So here says AI margin calls. So leave it at that. Leave everything like this. Okay, except this one. Leave everything like this except this one. Just, he said all position take profit. Okay, all position take profit is 1.3, and in the group is saying 1%. Let's go back to the group. The group said 1%. Okay, the group said 1%. So because the group said 1% does not mean you have to leave it at 1%. So me, I'll probably leave it at 1.3%. Okay, because this person that posted this is trading with $1,000. So 1% of $1,000 is what? Is $100. So even if he's trading with $500, 1% of $500 is $50. So that's a good one for him. But you are trading with $20. 1% of $20 is more like 5 cents, right? Or is it $1 or so? I don't know, but you just do a calculation of 1% of $1. That's a pretty low one. So he is coming in with a lot of money. So he's targeting 1%. He's making $40, $50 from 1%, which is nice for him. So I would think you should leave it at 1.5 or 2%. Okay. If you see if you see anything on that group that says 1%, just change it to 2, maximum 2, just leave it at 2. Okay, so leave the rest. All of these things have their own meanings if you have enough money to do them. Just leave the rest, leave it, and click on save. Okay, when you click on save, it's going to ask you confirm saving the current trade. You say confirm. Okay, and here is where you have the details of that particular coin. This is the coin, right? So here is the details here. Okay, so we're actually trading on one shot. I told you about one shot. One shot means buy once, don't buy again. But if you switch it to circle, let's switch it to circle. See, circle, it means that you're asking the robot to buy multiple times, but you don't have that kind of money. So let's leave it at one shot. So if you want to sell your token once, you don't want the robot to sell for you. Just maybe you felt okay, the percentage you put there, maybe for instance you said 5%, and you've gotten 3%. You just want to sell and get away. You can click on sell, and here you can also buy more. But take all of these things one after the other. Don't rush everything at once. Okay, get to know how to use this one, how to use that one, at what points will I use everything. Okay, so I told you about warehouse mode, but leave it like that. You get to know what it is later as you go on. First preset buy, we talked about first preset buy. That's the $20 that you have there. Okay, and you can switch it to margin call or not. Margin call means buy multiple times, but you get to know all of these things. You can't know them once in a day. It took me myself like 2-3 weeks before I got to understand everything properly, so you have to be patient. So these are basically the settings here. Okay, so these are the settings here. First buy 20, margin call, but margin call, we should have just set it to 0, but we'll leave it like that since you don't have much money. Take profit 0.3, end call back, margin call drop 3.5, call back. So forget about all of this, just focus on the ones I just told you. So the next thing is to click on activate. All right, like I said, I don't have money here. I have my money in my other accounts. I'll just click on activate, click on I understand, and create. So now it has created that trade. As you can see, that the start has turned to pause. So here you can pause your trade when it is necessary, not every time. Don't just pause it because you want to pause it. Pause it when you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so if for instance you bought a coin when the coin was $1 and the coin went to, or the coin was $2 and went to $1, you wouldn't want to pause it, because at that point you are floating in loss. It does not mean it's the actual loss. Okay, it means that you have to be patient to allow that token to bounce back. So don't start posting on stopping trade, because that will result to losses, actual losses, if you do that. So what you need to do is to be patient, let it retrace back, and make your money. See, all of these things I'm just telling you, you will not know it in one day. It is when you keep trading and making small mistakes like this, then you begin to make money. Okay, this is the best place to come when you're coming to online space, especially when it comes to crypto. Don't just jump to any other, because those ones that ask you to drop money and you'll be getting money every day, they are not there to help you. You're going to lose money. But here, if you learn this thing, generation to come, you can give it to your children. I can't say more than this. So that's it.